what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. I'm here by myself because Tim's a jerk. Because he said he was going to be here. Well, he didn't say he was going to be here, but he didn't say he wasn't going to be here, and now he's not here. Jerk. But his loss because he's going to miss an exciting one. We're in the semifinals of the team's tournament, getting right down in the thick of it. We have the number 1 seed, Wookiee Mistake, 2-time tournament winners trying to do it again. Going up against the Cinderella story of the tournament, Flerken shit up, coming in at the number 13 seed, making it all the way to the semifinals. It's anyone's game here. Wookiee Mistake has not had the dominant performances that they've had in past tournaments. Their matches have been a lot closer than I think a lot of people would expect. Definitely not a guaranteed win against a team that's been doing very well in Flerken shit up. I'm excited to see it. Hopefully you are too. Let's see if the teams are excited in the promos.
The teams aren't excited in the promos. The teams are fucking dead tired because it's 9 o'clock in the morning and I didn't get home until almost 3 a.m. So no, not happy.
No.
Nick, I hate you. It's your birthday weekend, so I can't hate you.
Look, hey, partner, one
David
thing
and Joe.
Oh, no, keep going. Use that anger. Use the anger. Keep going.
David and Joe, right here.
Yeah. Whatever anxiety, the exhaustion, or whatever we got right now, let's just fucking compress that shit into a fucking ball or find some rod we can use to just channel that shit in, and let's try to, and let's just fucking let's burn this whole fucking match down.
Absolutely.
But beyond those, Joe, David, I know how dangerous you both are.
Right here.
Let's just do this.
Right here.
I'm sensing a lot of negative energy right now.
Yeah.
So, you know, take a deep breath, calm down, because today Cinderella's gonna die. I have been wanting to say that since Nick said it like so many years ago.
We've done the Cinderella story stuff. That's our thing.
Yeah. And it didn't end well, so.
Yeah, and I'm here just because I want to watch these two, like, just destroy Flerken. So
we appreciate you, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I forgot however many years ago that I threatened death upon Cinderella. I think I was managing or something at that point, but yeah, that happened. I'm excited to see what happens. Is history repeating itself? Is the Cinderella gonna upset the 1 seed? I'm excited to find out. Hopefully you are too. As we get into round number 1. Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Yeah, do you sell vulcanized tires for a 72 Pinto hatchback?
It just ran out. Sorry.
Okay.
Question number 1 is going to come in the category of fandom quotes. Which Worlds of DC villain said the quote, "Let us settle this in the ancient way. By bloodshed do the gods make known their will." A little harsh. Anna's here today. Hello. I may run out of things to say and turn and talk to you on occasion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Joe.
Steppenwolf?
We'll go to Jay.
Joe, what a fucking stupid answer. Steppenwolf?
We'll go to David.
I said Espera.
And Ryan.
Ocean Master.
Ocean Master is
Kitties.
correct. Orm also would have been acceptable. So Flerken will take the 1-0 lead. As we get to the second question, which comes in the category of Law and Order.
Love you, Joe.
Which Law and Order film features a significant room titled Alien Attack? I told you. It's in a typo. Isn't everyone happy Quotes is leaving? It's not leaving. It's like still here. I could still.
I'm actually a little disappointed that it's leaving, seeing as it never gets spun.
I liked Quotes.
I just realized the back of my board is now all Fandom.
5,
Yeah.
4. It is 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, cool. We're all set. We'll go to Jay.
RoboCop 2.
We'll go to David.
Is that spelling like Bad Boys 2?
We'll go to Ryan.
Yeah, I fucked up on my 2. I also said Bad Boys 2.
And Joe.
Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Oh, right.
That
Also,
film bites me
Ryan-
in the ass
Ryan, I
every
love
time.
You only have Bad Boy on your board.
Well, I got it wrong anyway. So.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair.
All right, we'll move to the next question, which comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. Who voices Pitch, the main villain of Rise of the Guardians?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's not
Oh, that's cool.
You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. Also, Javi, no need for you to be here. I'm glad you are not, but
Javi just wants the satisfaction of seeing me lose.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to David.
Is it Jude Law?
We'll go to Ryan.
I wrote Hugh Grant.
We'll go to Joe
Jude Law.
and Jay.
Lude Jaw.
Damn
Jude
it.
Law is correct. All right, your next question is going to come in the category of the Wizarding World. You will have more time for this.
Oh, I don't like that.
Name 5 people who have destroyed one of Voldemort's Horcruxes. Would you know this? Mouth me some answers. I'll put the correct. Yeah. Nice. We're training over here. Trying to build the next Maggie Brzakala. Longer. Give you about 10 more seconds. She's in the call. You're the annoying one. Go 5, 4, 3.
I want to repeat the question.
All right, that is Wookiee Mistakes. First, repeat the question again. Name 5 people who have destroyed one of Voldemort's Horcruxes in the Wizarding.
You ever watch somebody get broken up with mid-match? You're about to.
We good? We're cool, right? Yeah.
That's practically me throughout every live stream I've done
Yo, for
last
real.
year.
Whoa, good comeback. Like 3 minutes later. You're more than.
Oh, you mean that breakup, Jay? I thought you meant physical breakup.
No,
3, 2,
that breakup.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Ryan.
I wrote Regulus Black, Harry, Dumbledore, Ron, and Hermione.
We'll go to Joe.
Harry, Voldemort, Neville, Albus Dumbledore, and Ron.
Ron is the last one. And we'll go to Jake.
Dumbledore, Ron, Harry, Neville, and Hermione.
And David.
Ron, Harry, Neville, Hermione, and Albus Dumbledore.
Both correct. I'm accepting Dumbledore. He goes by Dumbledore in the movie. So the only one incorrect was Ryan. Regulus did not actually destroy one.
He just stole it.
Yeah.
With that, Wookiee widens the lead 5-3.
Damn it. That's on me.
Javi, do me a favor, keep score backstage also, because I might forget. But 5-3.
God.
As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of YA. In the Hunger Games Catching Fire, Joanna cuts Katniss's tracker out of which part of her body? You would know this? Yeah. Next fandom champ over here.
Coach, put me in.
Yeah, okay. Who played?
Put me in, coach.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Joe, I think. Joe. Jay.
If we do this bullshit where it's the hand, but you accept arm as an answer and it's actually hand, we're going to have a problem.
Arm.
And Ryan.
Arm.
Well,
It is arm. The arm is
the score would stay the same regardless, Jay.
It
Or
doesn't
arm.
matter. Hand and arm are not the same thing, but they have been interchangeable in this fucking
7-5
era.
as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek Nemesis, after Data's death, who tells a story about a time when Data tried to whistle, but he just couldn't get the tune right? we've met Data. Oh,
Shivers.
I have a picture right here.
Oh, right. Okay.
He signed it for me. It was great.
Nice.
Why did you have a picture of a member of the British royal family signed by Brett Spiner?
That was good. Pens down. I'll go to Jay.
I said Riker.
We'll go to David.
This is probably one of the only episodes of the Next Generation I saw. Riker?
We'll go to Ryan.
I only have one opportunity to do this.
So. He did it. He did the
Almost
thing.
had it. Riker.
And Joe.
Yeah, the tune is Pop Goes the Weasel. It's right.
Riker is correct. 9-7 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Planet of the Apes.
Did he fuck up the song? It's 9-5.
No? We both got it.
What is the human Carver doing in the car when Koba comes to kill him in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? Yeah, but no. Dude.
Right, you missed the entire.
That would have been a 100. That would have been a full, complete Riker maneuver.
Data called me a fine human. He said to Nick, a fine human. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to David, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Smoking?
We'll go to Ryan.
I also had smoking.
We'll go to Joe.
Smoking.
And Jay.
The thing I wish I was still doing, sleeping.
Fair. Smoking is correct. Wookiee will widen the lead a little bit. It's 11-8 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Marvel. Which Marvel film features a character getting his girlfriend fired from her job after reading through her private files? I should do that to you. Get you fired. Gotta please. We'll get answers in time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Ryan.
I don't care what people say. I love her in this movie. Venom.
We'll go to Joe.
Venom.
Jay.
Kickus.
And David.
Like a turd.
Venom is correct.
It's on me, Ryan. I'm
13-9.
sorry, buddy.
Don't. Hey, I fucked up earlier in the match. It's all right.
As we get to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of James Bond. Who plays the title character in Dr. No? Got a feeling one person will know right away,
That's because they've been in the movies.
and then another person may get there. All three other people may get there, but I knew it would take at least a minute.
No.
3,
The answer is not no.
I'm just gonna write a name.
1. Pens down, and we'll start with Joe.
Joseph Wiseman.
We'll go to Jay.
Telly Savalas.
We'll go to David
No.
and Ryan.
I had the J. I just didn't get the right name. I just wrote James Reynolds.
Joseph Wiseman is correct. Wookiee will widen it 14-9 as we get to the final question, which comes in the category of Star Wars. In Revenge of the Sith, after Order 66 is enacted, how is it believed by the stormtroopers that Obi-Wan died?
Okay.
I think he died. How? There's another way to say that. Bless you, Hobby. Bless you again. It's funny when you're backstage. You think people can't see you. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay.
Shot and fell off his lizard.
We'll go to David.
Shot by cannon and fell from a high altitude.
We'll go to Ryan
Blasted him off a cliffside and fell to his death.
and Joe.
Fell to death into water.
Fell to his death is what we were looking for. I'm going to accept all 4. Everyone got some version of it. So Clean sweep to end round number 1. Wookiee in the lead 16 to Flerken shit ups 11. Anything can happen as we get into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they could choose to spin again. But they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the show. Oh, I think I took David out instead of Brian. So, we got 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down the multiple choice. And be on the lookout, as stealing is available in round number 2. Your category's on the wheel. That's going to be here soon. Here it is. Do you all see it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Your categories on the wheel today are James Bond, Marvel, Disney Animation, Worlds of DC, Fandom Quotes, DC, Sci-Fi Icons, and Planet of the Apes. Wookiee Mistake, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Flerken shit up?
Yeah, we spin first, aren't we, David?
Yes.
Yeah.
You sure? No, I'm just kidding.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. This will be
Also,
your first
before you spin this, I want
Sorry.
to point out that
Sorry.
you fucked up by calling it sci-fi cons
Oh,
by
boy.
not calling it sci-fi cons.
That's fair.
So
Yeah,
we-
James Bond.
David?
Yes.
Yeah, we keep that.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, please.
This
You
was
got
the
this.
prime.
Light the fuse.
Well, I'm going to,
Yeah.
Unrelated, but I need James Bond questions. All right.
David, you had that challenge last time.
Let's see if I know some of this.
Wookiee Mistake, are you prepared for your questions in the category of James Bond?
Yeah.
Your first question. Which Bond film features Bond being brought back to the villain's business disguised as an injured assassin wearing a hat and face mask? Five.
I
4.
repeat or multiple?
Repeat the question.
Oh, yep. That is your second repeat. The question again. Which Bond film features Bond being brought back to the villain's business disguised as an injured assassin wearing a hat and face mask?
I think it's You Only Live Twice.
All right.
Yeah, because it's the Osato Chemicals building, and they think he's the one that killed Mr. Henderson. So yeah, You Only Live Twice. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Shit, I thought I was actually going to have an opportunity to steal, Joe.
Here it is.
Your second question. Who plays the main villain, Franz Sanchez, in License to Kill?
What?
I thought you knew this one.
No.
Robert Darby. Final answer.
That's correct. 2 points.
His
Wait,
name
no,
is
no.
Franz Sanchez.
One from Predator. Oh,
Your third question.
Spoilers.
Maniac Cop.
Which Bond villain has the real name Tiago Rodriguez?
Silver from Skyfall.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Silver from Skyfall. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
Just look at David because David wants to see if he knows that.
Your penultimate question. Bond gets stuck in what kind of transportation that gets remotely piloted by a villain in the opening sequence of For Your Eyes Only?
Helicopter. Final answer.
God damn it.
That is correct for 2 points. And Wookiee Mistake, your final question. In GoldenEye, even after Jack Wade says the code phrase, what does he have to show Bond in order for Bond to trust him? Take a general.
No, I can't remember. I am not wasting
A
time.
tattoo. Final answer.
And that is correct. Of a rose on his butt was what we were
Show
looking
me the
for.
rose.
That
Nothing.
answer is correct for the clean sweep of
Yeah.
James Bond. Wookiee Mistake gets their score up to 26.
Robbie.
Working at 11, but we bring back in the wheel.
All right. Well, we got like the one category we really didn't want to spin off the fucking wheel.
Flerken
Anything in here is dangerous, honestly. I would have been fine with Bond.
lands on Planet of the Apes. Let's keep it or spin again.
You know me. I don't like these movies.
Yeah, honestly, as much as I would love to take this, at this point with the So
Yeah.
the gap that's there, I think we should get a category we can both do together.
Absolutely.
Let's
We
do
will
it.
spin again, please, Nicolaus.
Here it is.
Just don't land on purple.
It almost landed on purple, but it landed on the Worlds of DC.
Ugh. All right.
All right, Flerken, shut up. Are you
Form
prepared?
Ocean Master. Final answer.
In the category of Worlds of DC. There it is. Your first question. A hero steals clothes out of the back of someone's car in which Worlds of DC film?
That would be Man of Steel.
No.
No.
Does he?
No. He takes
No.
off clothesline. Never mind.
Yeah.
Let's see. Back of someone's car. Maybe Aquaman?
I was thinking it might be Aquaman.
5,
I don't have a problem going to multiple.
3.
All right. Let's go.
Multiple, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Black Adam, B, Man of Steel, C, Aquaman, or D, Shazam?
It's there. Do you want to trust your gut?
I don't think. Yeah, Shazam doesn't steal any clothes.
No. I don't remember it happening in Black Adam, but I
No.
barely remember that movie.
But yeah, it's between Man of Steel or Aquaman.
4, 3, 2.
Let's go with Aquaman. Aquaman, final answer.
That is incorrect. Wookiee mistake chance for the 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Black Adam, B, Man of Steel, C, Aquaman, or D, Shazam.
I thought it was off a clothesline too until I rewatched it. It is Man of Steel. Takes
Yeah.
it from the back of the car.
Yeah, it is.
Man of Steel, final answer.
That is correct for the 1-point steal.
He literally takes clothes.
Jay, it's none of the three answers that we thought of, and at this point, there's no point.
No, it's fine. It's fine. He literally yanks clothes off the line, though. That's my only thing.
Are we good? Next
I
question.
mean, if it's multiple answers at this point, I mean, it is worth a challenge.
We challenging?
I don't have the heart in me right now to argue any of it.
Let's keep going.
All right. We'll move to your next question. Your next question is: who plays Bloodsport's daughter in The Suicide Squad?
I believe it's Storm Reed.
Okay.
Storm Reed, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Let's go. Good shit, my boy.
Your third question. In Birds of Prey, Renee Montoya tries to recruit Dinah Lance into helping her by telling her that which of her family members used to work with her?
Her mother.
It's the
Mom,
only one that
final
makes sense.
answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question in the Worlds of DC. In Wonder Woman 1984, what does Diana use the Dreamstone to wish for?
Trevor to come back, right? Steve Trevor to
Yeah.
come back?
Yes, it is.
For Steve Trevor to come back. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay. I was like, I don't know how you want me to fucking say this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
She wishes for Chris Pine.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Final question in the Worlds of DC. In The Flash, Barry is called by Alfred to save people in what type of collapsing building?
It's a hospital.
The hospital, yeah.
Hospital, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. The end of
Baby
round
cancer
number
hospital.
2.
I was just glad it wasn't like, what did Barry order from the barista? I'm like,
Their score
ugh.
up to 19. Wookiee mistake with the steal is at 27. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3. Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the teams hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they'll gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we reach the end of the match. Teams, any questions as we get in round number 3?
What's the score again?
19-27.
27 to 19.
Okay.
8 points.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard 23-19. I'm like, oh, this is like our last match.
No, he would have done the thing.
Okay.
All right. Your first category you can bet points on is Star Trek. We'll get bets starting with Wookiee mistake. Who'll be taking it for how much?
She'll take it for 2.
And Flerken shit up.
Straight down the middle. 1.
All right. Here's the sitch. If Joe misses, we move on. If Joe hits, that will be the match. I do believe my math is correct. That's 9, 7.
It'll be a 9-point game with 4 questions left.
That is if I miss. It's the game over.
Yeah.
No.
Hang on.
No, it's an 8-point lead.
Yes, you're correct. Okay, cool. Math is fun. All right. Your question in the category of Star Trek. What is the name of the Klingon who holds the title of Klingon Chancellor at the end of Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country? Sorry, Hug. We'll get answers in 5, 4.
I'll repeat that.
3. All right, that is Flerken Chitup's first repeat. The question again. What is the name of the Klingon who holds the title of Klingon Chancellor at the end of Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country? I keep forgetting to drink water, just like in my daily life. It's not good.
Join the subreddit, hydro homies. They'll never let you forget.
As Bridget would say, I'm going to dehydrate. 5, 4, 3, 2. Someone replace it. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Ryan.
Well, that's it. I know it's Gorgon's daughter. I just wrote Liara.
And Joe.
Azetba.
And your winners, Wookiee Mistake. Azetbar is correct. And that will bring us to the end of the match here as
a wheel.
Oh, the wheel's here as I slowly and awkwardly start taking people out. Apologies. I couldn't be more sorry for what is happening right now. Great. That'll bring us to the end of the match. I think Flerken Chitup had a great run. They went up against a juggernaut. Wookiee Mistake playing like the Wookiee Mistake that has won tournaments before today. Their last 2 matches, I think, were a good warm-up, a good thing to get them back into fighting shape because they were looking like the Wookiee of old today. And Flerken didn't do bad at all by any stretch of the imagination. They still got 8 points in round 2, over 10 in round 1. Like those are good scores that win a lot of matches, just not when you're playing Wookiee Mistake in the semifinals of a tournament. So we'll start with some post-match interviews by bringing in our unfortunate second-place finishers today. Flerken Chitup. Flerken, you had a great run. As the 13 seed prophecy would say that you should have gone out in round number 1 to make it 3 rounds deep, I think is something you can be pretty proud of. And to take Wookiee Mistake into round 3, a lot of teams this year haven't been able to do that. So that's another notch in the belt as well. How are you guys feeling about the match, your tournament run overall?
If only this was on the 13th, our luck would have changed.
The first thing I took in at work on the 13th was a machete.
Mm-hmm.
This was a lot of fun. It sucks because I got home late last night. Having just a short sleep schedule, being a little more conscious might have helped us in the long run. It sucks, but I appreciate David and Joe when they have to play late. So playing early is a small concession to that. They played a hell of a game, but I'm not gonna lie. Like I went back and watched a couple of mine and Ryan's matches that are on YouTube last night, and we have come so far. We have both gotten better. Ryan hasn't just stayed consistent. Ryan has gotten better. And I am able to back him up on a lot of this shit. But I don't take it as seriously as I used to. And that's completely fine. Good luck to Wookiee. The fact that the number 13 seed could even bash their heads against the wall that is called Wookiee Mistake is one of those things that I don't think a lot of people take into consideration. Me and Ryan are better than I think even our record states, but Wookiee is like a generational team. And that generation has to come to an end because then you have to get into the newer Star Trek movies after that. But, you know, it is what it is. Javi, thanks for being here. Joe, David, I love you guys. This was a lot of fun. I want to go back to bed. Nick, thank you for being here. Buddy, I hope you had an amazing birthday weekend.
Thank you.
Ring, anything else?
I mean, I mirror most of your sentiments towards David and Joe. I mean, I knew that they were dangerous. The moment we were told we're facing them, I'm like, it's happening. It's finally time. Never fought Joe and David as a team before. I've had them individually, and I'll be honest. Even I look back at some of our matches. I kind of had the opposite thinking of you, Jay. I mean, we're doing great here. I always thought I was not being consistent. I'm always like, you know what? In the moment, there was some shit I should have known, but it was like I'm still in this part of my trivia playing career where I am still taking things seriously, but I'm trying to ease back, like not try to kick myself in the face. Like going from Melee, Fandom, and everywhere else I played, I am winding back on some of my pitfalls, but still kind of like I'm still in that what if part of my brain, like what if this, what if that. But even then, we are gelling much better together as a team. That is 100% for sure. And this time the plot-centric questions didn't work well for me. Normally, I'm great with plot-centric questions, but I'm putting all that aside. David, but Jay, you still, even despite the short sleep schedule, you still were able to help keep us going in that first round. Otherwise, it would have been a different way. We would have literally had to go 2 points every single time in round 2, even with some of the Worlds of DC, which even then, I don't regret going to multiple choice on that one.
Neither do I.
Yeah. But beyond that, Joe and David, you guys honestly been dominating Fandom for as much as I've been watching most of these matches. And despite wanting to go all the way to that last question, I'm glad we just got to the third round.
Facts.
Yeah.
Baby.
Flerken, you guys did great. I think you should be real proud of your year, of your tournament. Ryan, of your rookie singles year. I think it's been a great year overall. So congratulations on making it this far. And we will talk to our winners today. Wookiee mistake. Guys, as I said briefly in the sort of like post match, but pre-post match, which is the official name of that little blurb I say before I bring in the people. You guys, the last 2 matches, I was kind of like, is Wookiee gonna win this tournament? I really don't think so, because Michael and Kelly almost beat you, and then Spence and Igor had your number for a lot of that match. This very much was it felt like the Wookiee of old. Even though a lack of a perfect round, he still missed 4 questions in round 1 and then never miss another one after that. This feels like the Wookiee that is used to playing in tournaments. I'm very excited to see you move on. I think you played great today. How are you all feeling moving into your 3rd tournament final?
Well, I mean, to answer what you just said, no drugs and not opponent's choice kind of helps to that. So, because Joe did play amazing in the match where I was just high. And in the other one, it was the opponent's choice, kind of screwed us. But yeah, it is nice to play as we used to play again. I am still kind of trying to get my round 1 numbers back up, because I think I got 7 in this one, and it is okay. But when I was having my good run last year, I was hitting 8s and 9s, and I kind of want to get back to that if we are going to win this tournament. But overall, I think we feel fine, right, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, spinning Bond is always a good thing for us. And yeah, that the opportunity to pick up a steal. Stealing the geek category against Ryan and Jay is something that doesn't happen very often. So to be able to capitalize on something like that, and it puts us in a good position for round 3. We had that 8-point lead, which means one good category, and we could bet 2, and we can be pretty comfortable on the rest.
With a 5-point lead, you both bet 2, you miss. It's a game again. You know what I mean? But with 8 points, we can do 2 of those and still be tied. So it's very.
And I think looking at the 3 teams we've played so far, I think all 3 of our opponents have played really good matches, and I think this is the one where we've got back up to that level that we want to be at, that we're going to need to be at in order to win 2 more matches.
Yeah, right. Javi, obviously, Young Justice is not in this tournament. I imagine Wookiee is the horse you are backing. Quick thoughts on their performance before I
Jay is 100% right. I was just here to sit down and keep score, I guess, but you did that well too, so I didn't really even have to do anything. For a spin Bond, obviously we're gonna keep that. They're having a great season. I'm excited to see their tournament, how it's going to play out, because there's one more, and then it's the title match if we make it. So,
and that's a big if, because you will be moving on to the finals, where you will be playing one of two teams, either of which I would be very excited to see. You'll be playing either the number 3 seed Galactes Nuts, who I don't believe you've played before, which I feel like that'd be a fun little feather in the cap, or you'll be playing a rematch against, I'd imagine, a rematch you are desperately hoping for, the number 2 seed Rule of 2. Preferences.
So it has been nice to play teams that we haven't played before and never in this tournament, because I don't think we have had a repeated match in this tournament. So it would be nice to like keep that trend going, because we like playing new people. Now, that being said, except you guys, you and team, we have beaten every single team that has ever beaten us.
Give it 30 minutes, yeah.
So, you know.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I would count that, but yeah. So it would be really nice to, like, you know, have that thing, like we have beaten every single team that has beaten us. So yeah.
I'm lucky and fortunate enough to have had that happen for my singles career, in that every player that's beat me I have beaten, even though the last few matches haven't quite gone the way I'd say. But you know, I think to sort of avenge that defeat against Rule of 2 in a period where I think I can speak for myself, was not in the right headspace to play. Not making excuses. I think it would be nice if we could be at this level, because I think when Rule of 2 are at their best, we can be at our best. I think that could be something that's.
Plus, we haven't played any of the dummies in a while, so you know.
That's true. That is true. And that does seem to be a Wookiee mistake theme. But also, Antonio Abel would also be a hell of a lot.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I'm excited for it. Congratulations on the win today, and we will see you all in the finals yet again. And thank you to all of you for checking out this great match. Well, like I said, Wookiee's moving on to the finals. We know who the other person is you guys know. We don't know yet because we haven't shot it yet, but you know, the finals are set up next week. It's crazy. That match that's happening. Whoa. That's happening. Singles contender match is happening. We're wrapping up the end of the year. Be sure to check out all the exciting matches. Thank you to Flerken Shit Up. Thank you to Wookiee. Thank you to Javi. Thank you to Tim for editing this one. And we'll see you all next time on another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.